please, if you two want to get a sex slave involved, like, I am fucking there. I just realised you're not even plugged in. Like, oh my fuck, hold on.
Oh no.
This is what happens when you like come to a YouTube channel with amateurs.
Amateurs.
Is it amateurs or amateurs?
Amateurs.
Amateur porn? Amateur porn.
Amateur.
Amateurs. Fucking weird.
Some of you might have been wondering what we've been fantasizing about during isolation.
Some of you might have been wondering. No, like none of you are wondering, but you're like excited to come here to find out.
So, Reed, what has been your biggest fantasy?
Oh my god, biggest fantasy. It's really varied, but it's definitely like at the moment I'm obsessed with dick. Like penetrative sex at the moment is what my brain is going for. And it's always like rough and ready. You know me, I like my non-consensual, consensual rape role playing. Like I love it. So that's all I'm fantasizing about at the moment, is basically being like held down and fucked. Because we're watching a lot of content at the moment because we can't fucking go outside. Like, a lot of it is fantasy-led. You know, I love my fucking fantasies. I've always been into anime. What's it called? Non-fiction? No, fiction. What's it called?
What?
Like, basically not reality. Nothing, like, non-realistic stuff.
Fiction.
So like I'm not really fantasizing over an actual person, more like a character.
Oh my god, I had like a great fantasy after watching Howl's Moving Castle for the first time in ages.
Oh my god.
And Sonia was just like, I forgot how fucking hot Howl is.
Howl is
and
the biggest fuckboy. Like,
yeah.
He is so hot and he's such a dick as well.
Such a fuckboy.
Oh,
but like also
so
like
hot.
sweet and actually a happy ending.
Yeah, I was like sending Florence like all this erotic manga that I had found because I'm really into like hentai manga stuff. And a lot of people don't understand like how we can get off and find animated characters or like non-real people real. It sparks off your own imagination. You know, it's nothing really to do with like the fact that somebody has sat there and drawn it. It's like you're putting yourself in this fantasy situation. Like that's the only way I can describe it really.
It's like you almost become a cartoon character as well.
Yes.
In the situation.
Oh yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah. It's like how you'd imagine people fantasizing over, you know, tentacles or aliens or
exactly.
Or celebrities. Like celebrities are so normal, but that's never gonna fucking happen. So it's just the same really.
I mean Jake Gyllenhaal he's gonna hit us up, isn't he, for that threesome?
Oh my god, yeah,
Jake,
if he doesn't.
Jake, go on.
Life gone. Like, what's the point? No. I haven't actually wanked over Jake in a long time.
I know. Actually, that's a lie. I watched Brokeback Mountain as well recently, and definitely had a wank afterwards.
Fuck, man, that film's
him
just so
and Heath
good.
Ledger. Oh my days!
So glad that they did that as well. Like such big roles.
Hottest couple ever.
I've been really into, because we've been watching the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Finished now. It's all done. So I love my Spider-Man. He's my absolute favourite, Tom Holland. He's not my favourite Spider-Man. Like I like my OG fucking Tobey Maguire Spider-Man.
Toby.
He was like he's one. And he was so fucking sexy in that suit. And then, like the third one where he turns all like black and emo. And he's like, oh, it's so good. Like, I love Spider-Man, especially because he can shoot webs and obviously just like instant bondage right there and then. Can't do nothing about it. Recently been thinking about Loki from the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Oh, Tom Hiddleston.
I've never been into Tom Hiddleston,
hot.
but Loki is a character, and like the fact that he's like a god, and I love this idea that he's basically bought me as a sex slave. Like I'm really like really like bratty and confident and like, fuck you, you won't own me, you won't make me come. And he's just like, I'm a god, of course I'm gonna make you come. Like I have a god's dick. I'm like tied up in his bedroom.
I just realised it looks like I'm like masturbating at the same time because my hands are like just down there.
Mate, fucking go for it. It's a hot fucking fantasy. And and he's like godly, and he's like, my dick can make you come in seconds. And so it's just like him basically fucking me and abusing me like sexually. It's so good.
Lovely.
What description word is that? How lovely.
Lovely read. I have been gaming with someone on like the PlayStation 4.
Yeah.
Just a mate, but like it sparked off this kind of fantasy that's sort of been inspired by that Black Mirror episode.
Yeah.
The one where the two mates were in this virtual reality because they had the little headset thing and it literally transported them into the character's body.
God, I wish we could
and they
do
ended
that.
up fucking. Oh my god. I've been fantasizing about that being happening like whilst I've been playing GTA. I just want to be my character for a second.
Yeah, and do crazy shit.
Yeah, that would be so hot.
Because when you're like fantasizing, you know, like again, we know that a fantasy is perfect in our own heads. You know, it's like we've basically created this absolutely 100% perfect step-by-step process because that's what we need to come and we enjoy. And it doesn't happen like that in real life. Who are you fucking in this scenario?
What, in the GTA game?
Yeah, is there like a character in there that's like, yeah, or is it like,
well, it's
like what's happening to you during this scenario, or is it just the character? Because there's different ways to fantasize, right? Sometimes it's happening to you. And
the character is like literally my friend, though.
Oh, I see. Okay, yeah. So like, but you're masturbating over this.
Yeah, I think so. It's something that's been like going through my mind. I don't know if I've actually masturbated to it.
Yeah.
Or did I? I think it came up, like, I think when I've been masturbating, I've been thinking about, like, a few different things.
Oh my god,
like,
yeah.
It was one of the things that, like, slipped in at some point.
Especially just before you come as well, and you're like, oh, I'll stick with that one, that one's good.
Yeah, but it's quite, like, a weird thing because, obviously, like, I'm not dating this guy, it's just a friend. It's, like, literally in the Black Mirror episode where you're just, like, basically having these kind of weird virtual physical interactions with people because your characters are actually there, like, together. So it like puts you in this like weird space where you're like,
anything can
like
happen.
what if our characters could fuck right now, kind of thing.
But like I think it's fine to masturbate over friends and like have fantasies over friends, even though you know you'd never go anywhere near them and like you're not interested. Like there's definitely been scenarios where I've masturbated over Thomas's friends, like all coming at me at once, and like in real life, like maybe even some of them piss me off, like annoy me. And I'd never do that. I've masturbated over a lot of my friends.
Yeah. Well, my ex used to have a friend that looked like almost exactly like him. And I used to fantasize about them both fucking me at the same time all the time.
Oh god,
that was like my best fantasy.
Fucking hot. Yeah.
Oh, it was so hot.
So hot.
I guess the other things that I've been fantasizing about during isolation is just like the people that I've been chatting to and like actually having like physical interactions. I'm kind of boring when I masturbate. Like I actually just think about the people that I want to fuck.
That's not boring though. That's like, you know, that's something that you can relate to. You're relating to that because that's what's turning you on and that's what's in the moment. Like at the moment I'm not dating or seeing other people or even like sexting other people. So I am allowing myself to go into fantasy world.
Yeah.
That
like when I was
boring.
When I was with my ex, like I literally masturbated to him.
I mean, yeah, that's mad. Like I rarely masturbate to Thomas. I think maybe I did that within the first year, and maybe that was it.
I think for me, quite a lot of the time, I just love it being like a very real situation.
Yeah, you like the reality.
But
that's quite nice though, because it means that you can have that. I've never really masturbated over real people or situations, like unless I'm really horny in the moment and they're really getting my go. It's always like the preliminary. I masturbate about them beforehand, and then when it happens, I like don't masturbate about them anymore.
I think I masturbate more to people that I have actually fucked.
That's so interesting.
I was fantasizing about one of my mates that I fucked at the end of last year, and like just him going down on me was like the best experience almost of my life.
Yeah.
And I was just masturbating to the thought of that again because I was just like, that is it. And so it's literally me going back to things that have happened.
Yeah, that's so interesting. It's crazy how our minds work. I'm always stuck in fantasy land. You like the realism, and it's like what Yasmin was talking about asexuality, how she does masturbate but she's asexual, so she doesn't have any sort of feelings towards sex. So when she masturbates, she imagines like her vagina and like the pleasure with like her body. It's very like about them. It's not about other people. I had like a teenage obsessive moment about John Krasinski.
Who's he?
So I can never pronounce his name properly. I really fucking hope I have. He's known as Jim from The Office, but he was the one that did A Quiet Place. He like wrote, produced it, and starred in it. The dad from A Quiet Place. Have you seen that?
I think so, yeah.
I mean, I used to be obsessed with the US Office. I love the writing of the UK Office, but like I couldn't stand Ricky Gervais in it. And I love Ricky Gervais as well. Like I love him. Please check out Afterlife because it's like one of the best things he's ever created.
So good.
But yeah, Jim from The Office is like the one that's always like, yeah, and I was like obsessed with Jim and Pam, the idea of it, but I like it when it gets fucked up. Like I like really fucked up scenarios. So at the moment I was reading this amazing fucked up fan fiction where Dwight, who's like his kind of like fun enemy, basically tricked and convinced Jim to like basically be his sex slave. It's fucking insane. I was like loving it, masturbating through it. But I was also reading with just like, oh my god, this is amazing. Like not necessarily masturbating. Anyway, the real fantasy is John Krasinski, and he's also done a YouTube called Some Good News where he's pretending he's like a news reporter, and it's the nicest thing I've found on YouTube in a while, and that's like sparked it all up again. In A Quiet Place, he's like very silent, and yeah, he's the only good person I fantasize over, but in my fantasy it's all fucked up and twisted, and like I'm imagining him like covering my mouth and like fucking me, and I'm not allowed to make a sound because obviously in the silent place, quiet boys. What's up?
The quiet place.
Quiet place.
Fucking hell.
It's because there's also Silent Hill and A Silent Voice, which I get them all really mixed up with. And so yeah, and he was in a sex dream of mine. He was fucking me, and like his wife as well, Emily Blunt.
Oh my god, that just sparked my memory. I had a really good sex dream with me and Adam Driver the other day.
Shit. Oh my god, Adam Driver.
Oh, it was so good. I woke up and like I remembered the dream when I was in the shower, and I just went to myself in the shower. So I was just like, that was good, wasn't it? I went on a date with him before anything happened in my dream, and I told him that I didn't like Star Wars, and he was just like, oh, okay then. And
sex dreams are like so good, but they're so shit at the same time.
And he had like a massive cock.
Oh my god! I had a dream about Bill Skarsgård, the guy who plays Pennywise, the clown. But like we were in a bar, and we were in a restaurant, and he was fingering me in the restaurant. But again, a massive cock in my dream. Like why? I don't even want a massive cock. Like I just
wanted to be in pain in this dream.
Yes!
I wanted him to like fully abuse me.
I mean, love Adam Driver as Darth Vader. Like, I've always loved Darth Vader, but when Adam Driver was Darth Vader, that was like my mind blew a fanny fuse.
Hot. He's so hot.
He's so hot.
I was like just so excited that I had a dream. Like, you know, and it's so exciting when you have a sex dream about a celebrity.
Yeah.
Because it feels like you've had sex with them.
Yeah, it really does. You're like, that was real. I have to go back to Emily Blunt as well. Like, I've been obsessively watching their videos. Emily Blunt and John Krasinski like are so hot. They are like hot power couple. Emily Blunt is well known for Mary Poppins, like the remake.
Yeah.
She's absolutely gorgeous. So yeah, please, if you two want to get a sex slave involved, like I am fucking there.
This video contains so many shout outs.
Oh my god, yeah. We're like so desperate.
Please fuck us.
Bill Skarsgård, Adam Driver. If anyone watching this knows them, just send the video over. Actually, they'll probably be fucking terrified with the shit that we come out with. I feel like your fantasies are like, they're doable. Yeah, there's a little bit of power play, but mine are fucked up.
Yours
like,
are fucked.
Yeah, like I would go to prison for the shit that I think and masturbate to.
Oh my god.
All right, this has been a wonderful trip down memory lane. If you like, this video, like we're happy to come back to you because our fantasies and who we masturbate to changes all the fucking time.
All the time.
So yeah, hope your isolation is going okay. Hope your brain and your mind and your vagina or penis or anything that you call your genitals, whatever you masturbate with. Fuck, trying to be like so politically correct and it just went completely wrong.
Actually, let us know what you have been fantasizing about during isolation. Has it changed because of isolation? Are there any isolation themes going on?
I was just thinking of like really fucked up ones, like you know, like really well-known celebrities like Justin Bieber. Oh, he's a little cunt, isn't he? But I'd love him to fuck me. Tom Holland.
I mean, obviously I would, but
I feel close to home to Tom Holland though, because he lives in my hometown.
Anyway, let's wrap this up. Stop fantasizing about celebrities, Reed.
And he's too young for me as well, but that's kind of what makes it hotter. I think he's younger than my brother.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, it's weird.
Young,
but I love it.
Cougar.
Also, like, my dad's walked his dog with his dad's dog as well, so it's like so close to home. Okay. And he was in my local Waitrose. Okay, I'm stopping now. We're gonna go.
Stop.
All right, bye. Love you.
Okay, bye.
Like, my number is 0787.
Okay, subscribe to this channel and like this video if you liked it. Comment below and listen to our podcast, Fucks Given, and subscribe to our... You can't subscribe to Instagram, you follow it. Follow our Instagrams, Come Curious, Florence Bark, and Read Amber, and we will see you next week. Bye!
Oh my god, I need to masturbate so badly. I want to have some sex. Okay, goodbye. Goodbye.